Good morning, Year 2, and welcome to today's maths lesson. We are on lesson 5, dividing by 10. Thank you for sending me in your work yesterday about dividing by 5. You did really well, super work. Okay, our in-focus task for today is 60 sweets are packed into jars. So we've got our 60 sweets here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And each jar contains 10 sweets. How many jars of sweets are there? Pause the video now if you want to have a go. So we know the whole, we know that there are 60 sweets. We know that each jar contains 10 sweets, we just don't know how many jars. Okay, right, let's start grouping our sweets. Okay, so I'm going to get a jar to begin with and put in my first 10 sweets. Then I'm going to keep getting them to make sure that I'm grouping them in tens to see how many jars I will need. Okay. So we've got all together, let's count in our tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I've got 60 sweets all together, so we know the whole. And we've divided them into equal groups of 10, so they've all got 10 inside the jars, equals how many jars of cookies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done if you got that. Right, have a go at writing a division equation for that. Pause the video if you'd like to have a go yourself. Okay, so we always start with the whole. We've got 60 sweets all together, and we divided them into equal groups of 10. So we didn't share them, we grouped them into equal groups of 10, and that equaled 6 jars of cookies. Brilliant if you got that, well done. Have a go at a multiplication equation. So we've got 6 jars with 10 sweets in each equals 60. And of course we can do 10 lots of 6 equals 60 as well. So well done. Okay, this one you can try at home as well. So what if the 60 sweets are packed equally into jars? So you're sharing the 60 sweets into 10 jars this time. Pause the video now if you want to have a go. Okay, so your division equation would be, we've got our 60 sweets, we know how many we have altogether, and we are packing them equally into 10 jars this time. And what we want to know is how many sweets are in each jar, and that would be 6. Well done if you got that. And you can have a go at the multiplication equation too. So we've got our 6 sweets in each jar with 10 jars all together, giving us 60 sweets. Super work, well done. Okay, so this part is activity time, and it wants you to have some cards and shuffle them with multiplication equations on. Please just bear in mind that on here it says that they are division number sentences, but that's not what we want you to do in activity time. So we have added this to the resources for you to make the cards yourself. So you're going to cut out each strip and fold it down the centre, don't cut the middle bit, and to make your own cards with the answers on the back, so they're like mini flashcards. There's 2s, there's 5s, and there's 10s for you to practice. And answer them as quickly as you can. So you put the cards face up on your table with the multiplication equation on, and then answer them, turn them around to see if you got it right. Okay? Have a go. Pause the video now. Okay, so this is similar to what we did with dividing by 2 and divided by 5. Today we are just dividing by 10. So remember everything you did yesterday and apply it to what we're doing today. Okay, write the missing numbers, put into groups of 10. So if you're putting them into groups of 10, what do you need to do? Yes, I need to circle my groups of 10, actually group them into groups of 10. So double check that you've got that many chestnuts. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then keep circling the acorns. Sorry, I said chestnuts, didn't I? The acorns. Until you've put them all into groups of 10. Okay, so I've grouped these into groups of 10. How many groups are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. So this makes it really easy for us to count in our tens to figure out how many we have all together. So we've got 10, 20, count with me, 30, 40, 50. So we've got 50 acorns all together. Okay, the next part, as you know, you need to put them into 10 equal groups. We're not putting them into groups of 10. So I've got my 10 equal groups here, and I'm going to share my acorns into those 10 equal groups. Have a go at that now. As always, you can cut them out if you need to. If not, just draw them on here. Okay, so I'm going to begin sharing them, remembering that I share them one in each group each time to make sure they are equal groups. I am going to pause the video and speed this up. Okay, so I've shared the 50 acorns into 10 equal groups. Okay, let's write our division equation. Let me get my pen. Right. So we've got, there are how many chestnuts in each group? Sorry, acorns. I don't know why I'm confusing the two. Acorns in each group. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 acorns in each group, and we've put them into 10 equal groups. So 50 shared into 10 equal groups is 5. Well done if you got that right. Super work. Okay, try and have a go and see if you can write our multiplication equation now. Okay, so we've got our 10 equal groups with 5 acorns in each equals 50 acorns all together. Well done. Okay, right. As we did for dividing by 2 and dividing by 5, get anything from around your house to help you do this. If you need to, you can cut these out. Okay, so the first one is 20 shared into 10. So we've got my 10 cups here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to share 20 of my counters. Okay, so I've got 10, 20 here. And I'm going to start sharing them equally between 10 cups. I'm going to pause this again and speed it up for you. Okay, so I've shared my 20 counters between 10 cups, and I have 2 counters in each. Okay, have a go at the next two as well by yourself. Pause the video. 30 counters shared between 10 cups. How many in each cup? And then do 40 shared into 10. How many counters in each cup? Okay, so I've got my 30 counters and shared them equally between the 10 cups, and I have 3. Well done if you've got that. Okay, now try it with the last one 40 shared into 10 cups, how many counters in each? Okay, so I've shared my 40 counters into 10 equal cups, and that leaves me with 4 counters in each. Well done if you got that fab work. Fantastic. Okay, from our answers, do you notice a pattern? Have a little think. We've got 20 divided by 10 is 2, 30 divided by 10 is 3, 40 divided by 10 is 4. Have a little look and have a little think. Is there a pattern? Is there something that's the same? Okay, so you might have said that we've got here our 20 and we've divided it by 10. So we've got our 2 here and our 2 here. You would be right. We've got our 30 and our 3 here, our 40 and our 4 here. So 2 10s, 2 1s, 3 10s, 3 1s, 4 10s, 4 1s. Also, it does go 2, 3, 4, and 20, 30, 40. Well done if you noticed that. Okay, have a little go at our multiplication equations. Pause the video now if you want to have a go at home. Okay, so with this one, 20 divided by 10 is 2. We've got our whole as 20 here, and we divided by 10, so we've got 10 lots of 2. We all know that 2 times 10 is 20, so well done. And here we've got our whole as 30, and we've got how many lots of 10? How many groups of 10 to make 30? 3. Well done. We know it's 10, 20, 30. 3 lots of 10 make 30. And then on this one here, we've got 40 as our whole. How many groups of 10 make 40? 10, 20, 30, 40. It's 4 lots of 10. So well done if you got those right. Brilliant work. Okay, so today's worksheet is still in workbook 2A. We are going on to the next worksheet, so that's page 127, worksheet 5, and we're dividing by 10. Like I've said for the past couple of days, read the question carefully. Is it grouping or is it sharing? For example, this one, Ravi keeps 30 fish in 10 bowls. We know we're going to have to put the fish into bowls of 10, so we are grouping them. Okay? Have a little look through each question, whether you're grouping or you're sharing them. Have a go as well, because a lot of you have done the worksheets brilliantly, but you've not added in those multiplication equations. So have a little go, see if you can add those on as well. Just write them at the side. And then a little challenge at the end. Look at the division equations on the left and match them to the answers on your right. Well done. Have a go.